What is up, YouTube? This is LadiesMan217-905, and I'm coming at you with the final review of the build team. Here we have all 4 members of the build team. We have Wedge, Hightower, Heavy Load, and of course the big Grimlock in the background. I kind of like to have these guys posed like this because it kind of just captures the image of all of them. Sometimes I have them posed like this, sometimes I have them posed in a different form, which we'll get to very soon. So I just wanted to show you guys this because I thought it'd be a great way to start off the video. But before we get to the great, the glorious, the Landfill, we should probably put them all into vehicle mode because it's probably a lot faster. That took quite a bit of time. Alright, so here we have the build team and most of their vehicle modes. As you can see, Wedge is in his robot mode because Wedge is easier to put in Landfill mode from robot mode as compared to everybody else. So here we have yet another kind of cool pose where I have Wedge kind of leading on everybody else into battle. Alright, so without further ado, with all this waiting going on, I think it's been like a minute, let's get on with the review and let's build the famed Landfill for Robots in Disguise.
Here we got Heavy Load, and simply for him, we're going to pop this off, throw that to the side, we'll put that right there so it's still in slash camera view, put that down, take the tab, pull the tab up, all the way like this. Here we got Hightower.
That's it for now.
And take this part off, set that aside with that, take the tab, pull the tab up, and
there we got
that's done for now. Grimlock here, take the put that aside, take the tab, tab's much easier to get than the other ones, take the tab, put it like that. I'm actually going to get a little bit more in depth. Here we have Wedge. Wedge, we're going to kind of put the legs as if we were going to put him into his robotic form, or not robot form, vehicle mode. Take this, put that at the side at the moment, take that, put these like this, like that, so as you can see now he's really kind of like taking on the form of the Landfill. Might as well do it. Take this, put this head back into this slot, if it would go in like that, close the back panel, but then go to the front, open up the front, take Landfill's head out. Whew, look at that head. I love Landfill's head, and he doesn't have light piping, or does he? So yes, we take Landfill's head, then we take the double barrel gun, flip the barrels around, plug the barrels into the sides, and here we have his crotch piece. Yeah. Alright, so there we have them in his
okay, so here we have all 3 of them in their connector tab modes, and basically what you want to do is go here, connector tab that in, and well, we'll make it pretty obvious that these will be the legs. So, and then we just rotate these down like this. And here we have mostly the lower half. We take this part will also connector tab in right here, like that. And Grimlock's is a little bit more tricky than everybody else's due to the fact that he is the top section. So we're just going to tilt this up a bit. Okay, so here we have the top section. What you're going to want to do is take this, rotate this down like this, and, excuse me, it's been quite a bit of time since I've done this. Take this, rotate that, rotate this around, but I do believe that this is going to stay like this. Not all too sure what I'm doing here. Ah, now I know. Okay, so take this, rotate this down like that, and then these are going to be his arms, but I'm just going to leave those at the side for a sec, because I'm going to try and do these. And take his head, like as if you're putting him into robot mode. I'm just going to re-angle my camera. Take his head as if we're putting him into robot mode, but then rotate it down so that he's looking at the ground, because we don't like him that much. Okay, so then we're going to take these parts as if we're going to put them into robot mode, but then we're going to like angle them up at this weird sort of angle, like this. Take these parts, exact same, like I said, weird angles, lots of fun. And rotate that like that, and it's gonna kind of look like that. Nothing much we could really do there. Anyways, rotate this back around, and yeah. So then here we have the arms, as I so said.
and the arms, we're going to do it so that like the crotch piece from before is kind of out like this, and then we're going to turn it this way so that before it was a knee joint for Grimlock, now it's an elbow joint for Landfill. And I really kind of don't like these arms just because like they're so thin and they're like so weak. So anyway, so then we're going to take the arms, send them out like this, and then split the feet semi in half like that. So in here we have most of Landfill actually. We have the legs. Well, oh, I forgot to do the legs. Lift this up. As you can see, there's tires. Tires fold down like that. And those are his feet. Yes, very goofy looking feet. But you know, it's there, I don't mind. Okay, I'm just gonna spread his legs so he gets more stability. That's much better. Here comes, oh, almost forgot. Tab right here, flip that out. He goes in like sideways. I'll do it this way. Put your arm back. And then once it's in, it actually is able to rotate like this, as you can see, and then it plugs into the back of Grimlock. Nice and secure. Wasn't that a hassle and a half, right? So I'm just gonna straighten the legs just for now. And yes, I know I just bent the legs, but now we're gonna straighten them. And now we're just gonna quickly rearrange everything so everything looks much nicer. Alright, here we have Landfill in his basic robot mode. Wow. I really don't think I can say I love a lot of my Transformers, like actual, like I think I would love to marry you, but I think I want to marry this guy. I really do. Landfill is a great toy. He is so amazing for his time period. Like, I guess now in standards he wouldn't be like all glory, like, oh my god, we must buy Landfill. When this thing came out, this thing was like at its top prize. This thing is so great with the transformation. The legs are a little blocky, but it makes for great stability. This guy's never going to fall down. And just the transformation is so show accurate that, you know, that alone deserves points. And yeah, he's overall just a great toy. I definitely do not regret buying this guy. I got him for a steal, and he's overall, like, he literally is amazing. And I really do think that this is probably one of the prized things in my collection. Okay, so now we're going to go to his weapons. I keep hitting my light. We're going to go to his weapons. As you can see, this was Heavy Load's weapon. Nom nom nom. And this will plug into the bottom of this arm. Somewhere. I do believe. Aha! Found the cab. So this plugs into the bottom of his arm. Like that. So now it's like, you know, it is kind of like a claw grabber slash shield. I kind of like it as a shield. We go over to High Towers. Take this. Whoop, bam! Giant ass gun. This clips in here. And then his hands kind of like fold around the circle. Kind of like in the show. So now he has a giant ass rifle. Which, you know, I do still like. And Grimlock's weapon. The guy who becomes the arms doesn't really get to use his weapon. So Grimlock's actually just plugs into the back of his head, and it kind of just, it hangs over Wedge. It's watching over him. Okay, so here we have him in his, like, fully assembled kind of attack mode. And, my god, I love this guy. He is so amazing. Oh my god. Like, words cannot describe how awesome I as a fan, think this is. Like, this is one of the prized things in my collection. This is something that I would, like, love. That, and of course, my masterpiece Hot Rod in the background, Shifty Eyes. But anyways, so yes, this is something that I just really, really, really love. And the fact that it is, like, this show accurate is quite amazing. And it's phenomenal. I love this guy. Okay, so if you do... Alright, so now we get to this part of the show, of the review. If you have watched this, have you ever seen the Robots in the Sky series, you know that the whole triangle thing, it works for all three. He becomes a leg, and then these each, and this he becomes a leg for either the left or the right side, and these two can either become the top part, the back and the arms. I don't like that. It doesn't look that good.
For one, I love him being a leg because you get the access of the gun. And, like, it's only a long-ranged weapon. Right? I guess I would just show off Grimlock's weapon. If you were to detach this would plug in somewhere else. And there's this little gray part right here that is a pain in the ass, actually, to try and get out. But, don't think I'm going to get out anytime soon for you guys, actually. Okay. So that was very painful. As you can see, this part, like, kind of pops out, and it becomes, like, a weird kind of, like, claw thing. Yeah, it wasn't used all too much in the show. But the reason why I keep him in this form is because this was, like, the main form of Landfill. Like, most of the time, he would transform into this form, where Grimlock was the arms, Hightower and Heavy Load were the legs. And, of course, Wedge was always the chest. So, yeah, if you see this guy on eBay, I really, really think you should buy him. Not too much, right now, actually, if you were to buy it on eBay, this is more for collectors, I would say, because there's no way in any universe would a kid, you know, a child that suddenly starts to like Transformers and has like 4 from the store, would ever want to buy this, because there's not too much playability for Landfill, because he's just so awesome. And kids nowadays would probably break him. This is probably I'd say around 14 and up kind of section. If you're 14 and you have the money, if you're 14 and above and you have the money, buy this guy. I'm 16, so you know, go to hell. And yeah, I would say between $40 and $70 for this guy. I know $70 is a lot, but this guy is a really old toy, more than 10 years old, and mine's in like almost perfect condition. And I paid like 40 bucks for it. Yeah, I legitimately got it for a steal. I love this guy. Greatest part of my collection, I think. Top 10, right up there. I love him. If you guys see him, buy him. I hope you enjoyed the review. I have nothing else to say about this guy. It's just, I love him too much. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, do all the stuff I know you love to do. Watch all the other 4 videos of Landfill, Grimlock, Hightower, Heavy Load, and Wedge. If you feel like it, they'll probably be in the bar somewhere. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Talk to you later.